Hey guys, I got another story for you, and it involves the time when I got really drunk and I literally puked like 2 liters of vodka or something. When I was in high school, I wasn't really much of a party dude. In my whole high school time, I only went to like about maybe 4 or 5 parties. And you see other people that literally go to a party literally every week or something like that, which makes me sad, that I don't have a social life and no one really want to invite me into a party. Let's take a moment of silence for the nerd that no one likes. One, two, three. Okay, moving on, guys. When I was 18, it was probably one of my first time getting absolutely wasted. Not without a reason, it's for a good cause. It was after high school in Australia, and when you're 18 and over in Australia, you can pretty much do anything you want. Buy cigarettes, buy alcohol, buy porno if you want to. Obviously not drugs, because drugs are still illegal. So I was at a get together with a couple of friends, just congratulating each other for finishing high school without having the need to jump off a cliff, bridge, or jumping in front of a car for insurance or something like that. Okay guys, I was joking about the suicide stuff. Even though high school can be stressful, there's never really a need to do those things, I just have to say it just in case. So we came to a point where we're just sitting, drinking and talking. I decided to play a game called Go Around in a Circle and tell each other a sad story. Like, it doesn't have to be super personal, it just has to be a sad story, and depending on the story, we'll take shots on how sad the story is. Because guys, after high school, it was time to let go of the past, and the future has a lot more things for us to deal with. And one of my best friends at the time was like, throughout the whole last year of high school, he was actually depressed. Well, maybe not depressed, but he was absolutely heartbroken, because he had a massive breakup with a girl, and I was like, fuck! It's because, I was his friend throughout the whole year and I didn't even notice, I couldn't even tell. And I felt pretty bad as a friend, That's probably why no one wants to invite me to parties, because I'm so oblivious to everything. So just to give a bit of heads up, so you know that we pre-drank before, and the shots that we're going to take is from Absolute Vodka, which had about 40% alcohol. So me being a good friend I was, and I sort of felt shitty, I decided to bear my friend's pain and had like 7 shots straight, like a man I am. Everything was fine for a couple of hours until I blacked out. According to my friends, I passed out on the toilet, and it was pretty amazing how I even got to the toilet and I just decided to pass out. And they had to drag me to a sofa that he had in his living room. So basically I passed out, and throughout the night I just woke up thinking, what the fuck is happening with my stomach, right? Because after, the shots, I still drank a bit more, and, we still went around in circles, telling each other sad stories, and, it was like a build-up of everything. So, during the night, I woke up, I had really bad stomach rumbling problems or something like that, and I think it was the time to puke. Now, I have a history of puking a lot. Usually, my stomach would hold everything together for a long time, and then it would just decide to unleash it whenever it feels like. So I had that problem. And being the tipsy drunk guy that I was that woke up during the night, I wobbled to my friend's toilet, opened the light, and then I started vomiting away. Literally, it was like, And you know what the funny part is? Like, I thought I did it pretty silently, like I ninja'd it. And no one heard me, like I thought I did a pretty good job, like no one heard me and all that stuff. And then after I started vomiting, I went back to sleep on the sofa. But then, I don't know why, I think my stomach started rumbling again, so I went to the toilet again just to puke again. And I did that like a couple of times. So I thought I did it silently, but it turns out that I didn't close the toilet door or something like that. So when the next morning came, my friends told me that all they heard all night was just me puking my ass off, but they were like too drunk to get up and help me, or too tipsy to get up and help me, or even check up on me. They just stayed in bed and they just heard me puke during the whole night. And guys, I had a massive hangover because, well, that's what happens when you get wasted. And there was nothing more I can do about it, All in all, it was a fun night, guys. Like, there's no regrets because, no regrets for now on, but maybe in the future, maybe there might be some regrets. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the story. Bye.